A huge row over AI is erupting in Japan, and it could be a sign of things to come for the US, Europe, and the rest of the world. The antagonists in this drama are artists on one side and AI companies, many of whom have been flocking to the land of the rising sun, on the other. And the reason why people like Mark Zuckerberg and Sam Altman love Japan so much? Copyright law. Stick with me, this is important. You see, in Japan, it is perfectly legal and acceptable for AI to learn from information on the internet without infringing on any copyright law. This leniency has made Japan a hotspot for AI, attracting tech giants from around the globe. And you can see why. When you think about the way that AI foundation models are trained, using vast swathes of the open internet, the question over who owns the copyright to the output of those AI models is very much in question all over the world. Because we now stand at a time where the entire rest of the planet is rushing to put in more laws around copyright, with many court cases already underway, trying to tighten up regulations and protect creator rights. This is why so many AI companies are doing deals with content producers like Reddit and News Corp and Getty and everybody else, because they want to access the content legally. But in Japan, that doesn't matter. Now, this lenient stance in the law may be great for AI companies, but the creators and artists of Japan are up in arms. It sparked outrage amongst their creative industries, with designers and illustrators and musicians demanding stronger rights for copyright holders. Now, in response, the Agency for Cultural Affairs in Japan has released new guidelines, but they haven't yet been put into law. And the Prime Minister of Japan has been calling for help in regulating AI to try to manage its dark side. Now, to add fuel to this already roaring fire, the Japan Newspaper Publishers and Editors Association are also saying that US AI-driven search companies like Microsoft and Google are probably already infringing on Japanese copyright. So they are also calling on the Japanese government to revise the laws. This whole dynamic is something that we're going to see playing out across the world, and in many places, of course, we already are. The question of who owns the output of an AI model is going to be increasingly important as more and more of the people who own the training data come forward to claim what they believe is theirs. So Japan really stands at a crossroads. It could listen to the artists, tighten up regulation, fall in line with the rest of the world, or it could embrace innovation and it could find itself as an oasis in a desert of legislation all over the planet, and the one place that all of the biggest AI players on the globe want to go to develop their models. Only time will tell. If you're still watching, that means you are one of my most engaged viewers. You're probably amongst the 10% most engaged people that have clicked on this video, and so I just want to take a moment to say thank you very much for sticking with me, for clicking on the link, and for watching this whole thing. If you've liked and if you've commented, then an even bigger thank you. And if you happen to be one of the people who's watched several of my videos and hasn't yet subscribed, then I really hope you will consider doing so. That's it for me for this week. I'll see you next time.